Okay.
I swear that wasn't planned.
Are you sure?
It really wasn't.
You did the countdown.
It really wasn't. It was purely circumstantial.
Okay, whatever.
It really was, I swear.
That's funny.
Welcome back to
Hi.
Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Biottawa.
Breath of the Wild.
I'm also just drinking soda. It's so good.
Cut soda out.
Good for you.
I've been on a diet since the start of the new year, and I gotta tell you, this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
I bet. I know that it would be personally hard for me to get rid of soda. I don't know if... Well, yeah, you were there. I did a...
Oh, that's right. We're around the freaking...
Oh, yeah, we got the Nintendo Switch shirt, which...
Yeah.
This is just the ultimate irony.
I know,
this is just the ultimate irony. Because we're playing this on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Or Carmen's playing it on
Oh,
the Wii U.
frick.
I'm just watching. But yeah. Because it was originally... It did come out for the Wii U.
Goodbye, Crazy Guardians.
But anyway,
yeah, well, it came out, like, this was, like, one of the starting titles on the Switch, so, of course, they, like, made it for the Wii U as well.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. I'm really glad that they did make it for the Wii U, but I don't understand, like, business-wise why they did, because, like, this game was, like, the whole reason to get the Switch.
Yeah.
And if it... No, I want those bird eggs.
It was probably for people who did not own a Switch or who couldn't get a Switch right away.
I know, but, like, from a... Like, think about it. From a business standpoint, like...
Yeah, no, I know.
Why would you get the Switch if you could just buy it on the Wii U?
I know. It is a bit strange.
Because there really were not... I mean, there were some kind of cute little games that also came out when the thing was released, but there weren't any big... Like, Odyssey didn't come out until almost a year after the Switch was out. Yeah. Which we should definitely play Odyssey next.
Yeah, I'm so excited to play Odyssey. It's one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. But anyways, getting back to the soda thing. You know this, but I had to write... I had to do a little self-experiment on myself for a English writing assignment. And essentially all we had to do was we had to perform an experiment.
I thought this was the camp.
Sorry,
go ahead.
We had to perform an experiment on ourselves that changed a tiny thing about our daily lives. And we had to change that thing for 2 weeks. Because we had to keep that change for 2 weeks. And what I chose to do was not drink soda, because I'm a very big soda drinker. Like, I probably have a problem.
Dang it! Go away!
Boy, I really hope you're not allergic.
Right. I feel like it only really...
Well.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
well then. So anyway, so for my paper, because we also had to write about our experiences with this change in the past 2 weeks. Like, we had to keep a record and everything. And so what I ended up doing was giving up soda. And, for the first week I was like, oh, okay, this isn't bad. I could probably handle another week. But by the end of the second week, I was like, I really, really, really want another soda.
Well, and, like, I don't drink...
And it kind of confirmed it for me, like, I've got kind of an addiction.
Yes, I would call that an addiction.
It's an addiction.
It's a harmless addiction, but it's still I mean, I have a caffeine addiction. Like, I will be the first person to admit that. And, like, even though it's a quote-unquote harmless addiction, although no addiction is totally harmless, I don't drink as much soda as you, but when I want a soda, like, I want a soda. Like, I don't know. But for me, it's, like, I'm trying to not eat as many carbs. And so, like, I love friggin', like, tortillas and stuff like that. And, like, there's so many things. And, like, trying to eat leaner meats and stuff with, like, less sugar. I have a really bad sweet tooth, especially when it comes to chocolate. Yeah. And I have not been able to give up chocolate. And I don't want to give up chocolate, but I've been trying to reduce the amount of chocolate that I eat, and that's been really hard.
When you should.
Like, they brought cookies to work. today.
Oh.
And
you're just like,
and everybody was like eating them, and it was so sweet. One of my coworkers was like, "Do you want one?" And I'm like, "I'm on a diet." But they were super nice because they were like, "Oh my gosh, good for you! Like we're so proud of you." So and that helped a lot. Hearing the I'm gonna sneak up on this guy.
Shoot him in the snot.
In his snoot.
In the snout.
I'm gonna shoot him in the snoot. Boop the snoot.
Boop the snoot.
I am not gonna be able to reach that. No. You don't see me. What are you talking about?
Just hide behind the tree. You're fine. You're fine.
I wonder if there's a way. Okay, I'm just gonna.
But yeah, that was the thing that I was told about diet or about like losing weight and all that is like you don't necessarily have to starve yourself and then give up all of your foods, which is not what you're doing. I want to state that for the record. Right. It's not what you're doing.
Well, it's not good for you to starve yourself.
It isn't. But I was told like you don't have to give up the stuff that you love to eat, because I do love to eat stuff.
Yeah, I'm a very snacky person.
Yeah, I'm that way too. But I found like the greatest thing for me has been because I walk around a lot because I have to walk across college campuses like pretty much all day, and so that's like already I'm starting to lose some weight that way, but just reducing the amount that I eat whenever I go out to order something is like has been like the biggest thing.
Yeah,
it's been the biggest thing for me.
I can see that.
And then I'm building up muscles because I'm carrying around film equipment all day.
Definitely, like you're leading a more active lifestyle than I probably would have. I definitely need to like go to the gym because I'm not walking around as much anymore now that I'm not in school. Are you freaking kidding me? No, you don't see me. Just go about your business. Go about your business.
We did. Well, we did.
Go away.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So like, I need to go to the gym. And for me, doing what you do doesn't work for me, and I think for a lot, like I think for men, because your metabolisms are different, it works. That sort of thing works better for men, or like cutting out something like fries, but eating whatever you want any other time, like things like that. Like, I do think in some ways it's much simpler for guys to lose weight than it is for women because there's a lot of hormonal. Cool. Now that's gonna make everything else about this easier.
I like doing that because I was playing this game a bit earlier, and what I did when I got here was I shot him in the face. So he died, but they were still like partying or whatever. So what I did was I just threw a bomb. Yeah. And then all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's what I'm gonna do. So, did this guy drop any arrows? Gosh dang it.
Probably up on his thing.
No, he would have dropped them like with his droppings.
Oh, ew.
Okay, so those guys are so slow. Are there like any? Nope.
Oh, hello.
Okay,
I guess it's morning now.
Yeah.
They get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Man, they're better at waking up than I am. I had to get up at like 6 o'clock this morning, and I hated it.
I'm just gonna run in and beat the crap out of them.
I had to get up like supremely early this morning, and I hated it because like it reminded me like I'm really glad I'm not in high school anymore, because they have to get up so early. They have to get up so early in the day, and I'm like, I don't have to do that. Like the earliest that I've ever had to get up for classes was 8 o'clock.
In college, yeah.
In college, but that was it. Any other class that I've taken was like starts at 9, and it's like that's like the best thing ever.
I know. It's funny because then like it's like I got up at 8. There's a meme that was like going around. Fire.
I'm talking about the thing, by the way, for those of you.
There was like a meme going around.
Oh, arrow. Oh, it's an arrow you can't collect. That's dumb. Sorry.
There we go.
Anyway, what was the meme?
It was like, I woke up at 7:25 every day for college. I can handle, or for high school, I can handle. Gosh, why are the bees the hardest thing for me?
Because you have to hit them twice.
I know, but like,
swarm.
Okay. You have to hit the bokoblins a billion times.
I know, but like...
It's like, I woke up and went to class at 7:25 every day for high school. I can totally handle 8 a.m. classes. 8 a.m. classes every day. Mm-hmm. And then the next picture is like, how wrong I was. Because, like, I got to the point where I hated 8 a.m. classes. Like, I'm like, why do I have to do this? But I also, like, started doing things in the morning before I had to go to class. So it was like, doing those things was impossible if I had an 8 a.m. because then it means I was getting up at like 4 or whatever. Go away.
Why you drop the swords?
I dropped the rusty sword.
But yeah, like...
For the throwing spear.
Isn't the rusty sword like way better than the club?
No, because they break after like 2 shots.
Oh.
No, I don't like the rusty swords.
Okay.
If there were some like... Ooh, butterfly. If there were some like... Octorocks or...
Look, old man.
Like, certain Octorocks will eat up your, I love catching butterflies. Okay. He's like, gotta go to work.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
I'm gonna kill this bird and get some meat.
Oh yeah, make the
thing.
Make a dish.
A dish.
Make it.
Okay. And then I need... Oh, good. I have food. I have... Oh, I need spicy peppers.
Which you can
Which
get.
are in
Which
here.
you can steal, borrow. From the old man. That's the thing, too. I don't want to read
the old man's diary.
That's the thing, too, is like, this is going to be like a total spoiler.
I'm going to take my last 2 peppers.
It's going to be a total spoiler, but like, why does he need the spicy peppers?
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, he's got them for you.
Well,
but he doesn't need them.
He makes them for cooking and stuff.
Yeah, but he doesn't need them. He doesn't
Why?
even need the food that he makes.
Why?
Because he's dead.
That's true. I don't know. It's part of the charade.
That reminds me of the joke. Why can't you hear a dinosaur go to the bathroom anymore?
No, can't you?
No, that's not how I ruined it.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's dead.
Because he's dead.
I love anti-jokes. Mm-hmm. I think that they're some of the funniest.
So I want to see if I can find some anti-jokes to tell.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna do that. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Spicy meat and seafood fry. So I'm kind of streamlining stuff. I'm kind of streamlining some stuff here because I've just played this game so many times that like.
You know it practically inside and out almost.
But like so. Like, there might be some things, like, you'll find, like, the old man's diary, like, if we were to read that, it would be, like, cooking is the only thing in life that brings me joy, and I wish I could remember this thing, and if somebody would get, like, if I could remember this, if I could remember this thing, then I would have no need for this itchy doublet.
Yeah. Now all you need to do is present your food to Gordon Ramsay. You'll be fine. And
so what happens when you present the food to him, like you present the dish that he's requesting, he'll give you the doublet, and then you can go into the cold mountains without worrying about cold resistance. I'm gonna kill this bird.
So I'm looking at the 30 best anti-jokes from Yellow Blocktopus.
What?
Yellowblocktopus.com. This is what the website is.
Okay.
Okay. So here's some of the best anti-jokes. Hang on. Because I'm not going to read that one because I don't get it. I want to read ones that I get.
Read it.
A horse walked into a bar. Several people got up and left as they spotted the potential danger of the situation. I don't get it.
It's because it's just... What would you do if a horse walked into a bar?
I'd go, why the long face?
No, okay, but that's the joke. So, okay, do you know what an anti-joke is? Like, what?
Yes, I know what an anti-joke is.
What's an anti-joke?
It's a joke that builds you up to what you think is going to be the answer, and then just completely does the opposite.
Exactly. So, the thing that you're building up to, that people are thinking of is why the long face, because that's the joke. But because it's punny, haha. But several people got up and left because of the potential danger in a situation. If a horse walked into a bar and it got spooked, there could be a lot of danger and destruction.
Okay.
So
maybe I just don't find it that funny.
I think it's hilarious. Okay.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Okay. I love that one,
This girl invited me to her house saying nobody was home. I got there and nobody was home.
Okay.
Cause that was funny.
Okay.
So the girl invited me to her house saying nobody was home.
Yeah.
I got there and nobody was home.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Like, I didn't think it was that smart.
Okay.
The reason I like anti-jokes so much is because, like, they can be extremely clever in playing with your expectations.
This kind of does have to, and it kind of does have to do like the way that you say it. Like this one is like, if you just say it like, what did the farmer say when he lost his tractor?
What?
Where's my tractor?
Yeah.
It really does have to be in like the way that you say it.
Exactly. Those kind of jokes, especially because like you have to build you have to build it like you're gonna tell a joke. Like, what did the farmer say when he lost his tractor?
Yeah.
What? Hey, where's my
tractor?
What was the one that I heard recently, or not recently, but like it's one of my favorites. That it's a little. What do you call a black man on the moon?
An astronaut.
An astronaut.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because that plays on like, oh, you think it's gonna be a little bit of a racist joke,
yeah,
and
you're
it's
just like,
no, an astronaut.
It's like, no, an astronaut. Okay. What's worse than finding a worm in your apple?
Finding half a worm in your apple.
Stubbing your toe. This actually is pretty good because you don't see this. I'm looking at this on my phone right now, so she can't see it, but I have the
Although,
power.
finding half a worm in your apple is definitely way worse than finding a worm
Finding
in your
a worm
apple.
in your apple is just awful.
I know, but what finding half a worm in your apple is even worse.
Yeah, like...
Because it means you've eaten half the worm.
It means like... Yeah, you're just like... Ugh. Didn't Mom have an experience like that where she like bit into a cherry and then all of a sudden there was a worm?
I don't remember.
I think she did have
I got the worm doublet!
Like oh, sweet. Yeah. Sorry.
We're not paying attention to the game. It's fine.
We're paying attention to jokes.
Yeah. I was gonna have us do, like, the voices and stuff, but also, like, that part was just kind of like, I just needed to get the doublet, so. It's not super plotty. Walk across the... Whoa, okay. Tree bridge. That is like the... Oh, okay, real quick. This is the only time that you will ever, like, use trees to, like... That you have to. I mean, you can totally do it any other part of the game. But this is, like, the only time that you absolutely need to do something like this to progress in the game. Because, like, pretty much everywhere else you can, like, get the paraglider and, like...
Yeah.
Fly. But I still think it's super clever.
Yeah, I think it's just showcasing that it's there.
Also, I was watching a video.
I think that kind of shows that kind of is a showcase of like, okay, yes, it's not just you have to use trees.
I was watching a video and somebody was able to get around, like from over there and climbing.
Oh yeah, it's possible.
It's so crazy.
It's possible.
Because like this is obviously what you're supposed to do right there with the tree.
Yeah, and that's not the thing about the tree is like I think that just shows two things. One thing is like, yes, you can use a tree as a bridge to get across things, but also it shows you that you can interact with the world around you.
Yeah,
and that everything can be affected by you. Because that is true. Just whoa. Okay, so the reason I was laughing earlier. So the reason I was laughing earlier. What do you call a fly with no wings?
A buzz? I don't know.
A fly. The irony is unfortunate, but the name doesn't change.
Oh my god, that was hilarious!
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to tell Levi about that one. That one is so funny.
Yeah.
The name is unfortunate, or the irony is unfortunate, but the name doesn't change?
Yeah.
That is really funny.
So funny. My favorite one is, an owl and a mouse are sitting in a tree watching a farmer go by.
Oh, I think
the owl looks at the mouse and says nothing. He then proceeds to eat the mouse because it's a bird of prey.
I love that joke.
I love that joke so much.
Or like the one that it's like two fish swim into a wall. One turns to the other and says, "Damn." The other one says, "Ah, talking fish."
I haven't heard that part. I like telling like the one turns to the other and says, "Damn," especially to those who haven't heard it.
I know, but that's like a play on. It's like everybody knows that joke, but then it's like.
Do you want to hear the other fish joke?
What?
Two fish are swimming around in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "Who's driving this thing?"
I love that one.
I love that one.
I also love what do you call a fish with no eyes?
A fish.
A fish.
A fish.
An FSH. A fish.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta climb this thing.
Why are people like drums?
Why are people like drums? I don't know.
Hit them with a stick and they make a noise.
Ow!
Ow!
That one's not so much of a. That one's not so much like an anti-joke, but it is funny.
It is funny.
Anti-jokes are like play with your expectation and then totally go into.
Why don't vampires like garlic?
Because it makes their breath stink.
You have to exist to like garlic.
Gosh, these are funny.
I was trying so hard not to laugh. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
I thought
I was telling that joke because I was like, oh man, she's gonna. Oh,
I have never heard some of these before.
I know, this is great.
I thought I was about to die right there.
Yeah, that would not have. How far are you up here?
I'm
not paying attention. How far?
I wasn't too far up, but if I had missed that ledge, I would have died.
You probably would have taken some damage.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't have died. You probably would have been close.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, crap.
Right. Anyway, alright. I'm going to continue.
Okay.
What's white and fluffy?
Clouds.
White fluff.
White fluff.
White fluff.
What's the one it's like, what's green and has wheels?
A duck.
Grass! I lied about the wheels.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That one is like also one that you just have to like go full ham on.
Yeah.
Grass, I lied about the wheels. And you have to like say it kind of fast so people are like, wait, what?
I like how we talked about like, this is where we're serious Let's Play, and yet we're here telling anti-jokes.
But it's oh no.
It is oh no.
I'm dead. Why did I jump off?
He landed straight on his kneecap.
I know.
He's gonna feel that in the morning.
He's dead. So what? This one's kind of bad. Why is Helen Keller a bad driver?
Because she's dead. I've heard that one before.
That one's kind of awful.
What's green, red, orange, purple, blue, and yellow?
Colors.
Darn it.
Oh, did I get it?
Yes, you did.
Yes!
You did get it. That was perfect. Oh, shoot. You know what makes me smile?
You.
Face muscles.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of cute.
You're
making me smile!
Yeah. What? I don't know. I don't get it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna read it. I don't get it.
Well, read it if you don't get it. Maybe I can explain it.
No.
Why, is it inappropriate?
Okay, fine. I'll let you. I won't say it out loud because I'm afraid of mispronouncing this. But
Which one?
It's the top one. It's the one that's like right at the top in bold.
It starts with a Q.
Yeah.
You don't get it?
Well, like, do you pronounce it Q?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it had like a
it's
weird
like a
pronunciation of like.
No, it's like a queue in a lot, like waiting in line.
Oh,
you're waiting in the queue.
Okay.
That's how that's spelled.
I should know that. There's such things. I'm stupid. I should know that. There's a thing called a render queue.
Yeah, you're
That's
not
so stupid.
You're not
oh my
stupid.
gosh. Oh,
you
I
just had a
know
brain
that,
fart.
though.
It's fine. Q is just Q with 4 silent letters. That one also is more of a visual joke, though. So I mean, sorry, audio audience. You know what I mean? Like, I get why you wouldn't want to say that one. Okay, so this is why.
Man, I can't say this with like a. I can't say this to where it would be funny.
What?
It's 3 men walk into a bar. One excuses himself and heads to the bathroom. One gets them a table, and the other buys a round of drinks.
That's what I mean, though. That's the
I'm
brilliance.
glad you found that funny.
That's the brilliance of anti-jokes. It plays with your expectations and then totally just goes into a okay, that one's like, it's like, okay, it's so not a joke because it's so not funny, but it plays on the expectation of what a joke is.
I know what I'm titling this episode now.
What?
Hang on.
I mean, the audience already knows. They've seen it.
Yeah, I know, but you don't. You're like the only person who don't.
Who don't?
Who don't.
Okay, first of all, wanna is with 2 N's.
Oh, fine.
Wanna hear a joke?
Wanna hear a joke? Ha!
2 peanuts were walking in the park. One was assaulted.
Want to see a magic trick?
I made it.
Yay!
Oh, damn.
Oh, a dame.
Oh, damn.
She's a beautiful dame named Oa.
Oh,
Respect
I'm
that.
sorry. Oh, we were gonna. This is the one where I wasn't gonna skip everything, so you could do the voice of the monk.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna skip it for every other shrine that we do because there are a lot.
Yeah, because I'm trying to. I know when I said that, I was like, I want to practice my deep voice, but I'm so tired today. I'm like, I don't want to do it.
Like,
I'll do it.
It might be a.
I'm gonna try and do it when we get there, though. Just 'cause.
It's right here.
Yeah, I know. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am.
You gotta go faster, dude.
I know.
I am.
I'm just trying to make it work.
Don't hurt yourself.
To those who set foot in this shrine, I am Oa Dame.
In the name of the goddess Hylia.
I smile upon you. That's for later.
Yeah. It's I offer this trial.
Yeah. What do you get? What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question?
You get that one, right?
What's the biggest lie in the universe?
You get that one, right?
Yeah, I do.
That's one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites too. Yeah. What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? What is the biggest lie in the universe?
What?
I have read and agreed to the terms of service.
Oh my gosh, yes. That one's not so much of an anti-joke. That's just like a truth joke. That's just a real
big truth.
That's just like real talk, though.
You probably heard this. What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
Yeah.
That one's again sort of like you got like your own like.
Oh no! Oh, this is bad.
What? Oh god! You're making me miss the thing, Davis.
It's like wait, now.
Got it.
What would George Washington do if he was alive today?
I don't know.
Scream and scratch at the lid on his coffin.
Oh my god.
That's horrible. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. You remember going to Mount Vernon?
Yay.
Speaking of his grave.
Yes, I did. It was fun.
Oh, it was so pretty.
It is so pretty.
It was so pretty.
My friend Shannon brought her ukulele on the trip.
Oh yeah.
And we sat right outside of his house.
Oh, yeah.
On Mount Vernon, like
and
just in the grass and sang "Hey Soul Sister."
Awesome. That's so cool.
Hey Soul Sister, ain't that Mister? Because she knew it on the ukulele.
Yeah. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
The numbers are something, and they don't have feelings of fear or something like that. Go ahead and read it because I didn't get it right.
You have made me one very sad co-host.
I know that joke though, and it's hilarious, and I wish you would read the actual one because I screwed it up royally.
Okay, so this is what it is. It wasn't. Numbers are not sentient and thus incapable of feeling fear.
Thank you. It's so funny.
All right, let's take a pause and we'll do this, and then you'll never have to do this again when any other shrine.
Numbers are not sentient and therefore incapable of
Are you ready for my
fear.
deep voice?
You wish I forget the over to this crown, speak to the promise of a hero.
In the name of the goddess Hylia, I am Donald Duck.
Upon you the spirit
Okay.
Rise and goddess smile upon you.
Your Donald Duck is so good. Dude.
I hope that sounds good on the audio recording.
It won't.
Because I've heard myself do the Donald Duck, and it just sounds like me just going like this. You know.
See, I don't know.
But I've gotten better at it because I found out the secret technique.
Wait, it's morning. Why are you guys here?
Because it's like 4:20 a.m. and they were probably
420, brah!
they're probably just there waiting for you.
Okay.
Oh, do not.
I almost died again.
But anyway, but I found the secret
Mm-hmm.
to doing it. You need to what you do is you create a little air pocket in your mouth.
Yeah.
I saw you can do it like that.
I love doing that. That's fun. All right, back to the jokes.
Okay. Even though I like your Donald Duck. One of my favorite ones you've ever done Donald Duck of is when we were quoting the Game Grumps and you were doing the ghost ship with Goofy and Donald.
Goofy and Donald Duck. I can't do Goofy very
well. I don't know, man. That one was super funny. Dude.
Yeah!
It is morning. Just die already. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Die.
Oh my gosh. I listened to I kind of was on a binge thing. Rob Paulson does a podcast with people, and you probably don't know who he is, but he was the voice of Yakko Warner in Animaniacs. But he's a very talented voice actor.
Uh-huh.
And he did a podcast with like all of his voice acting friends, and he did one with Bill Farmer, who was the current voice of Goofy. And what they did was they read a script from a very famous movie in the voices of other characters.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like what Jim Cummings did with Winnie the Pooh when he read
oh
the
my
lines
gosh,
of Darth
when he read
Vader.
Darth Vader. That is so one of my favorite videos. So, okay, so just real quick for those who haven't played. So you see how, like, Link's shivering and stuff, and, like, it says it's getting low. Find warm soon or you'll take damage. So with this little thing, I could eat this and have it for a limited amount of time. Like, you'll see in the little corner, it says for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But if I were to put this on, I have it forever.
Which is also really funny because in one of the towns you can also get another warm doublet. And you're just like, but I've got one.
But I get this one for free.
Yeah.
And I need it now, so I mean.
So anyway, so they did a thing where they read part of the script for The Godfather.
Oh,
Bill Farmer.
My gosh.
read the voice of The Godfather as Goofy. And it was so funny.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to show me
that. I am gonna have to show you that. It was so funny. Okay, so back to the jokes because that's.
Well, we can also talk about.
I know, but I wanna get back to telling the jokes. What did the grape say when it got crushed?
Didn't. It's a grape.
Darn it.
What's the actual?
Nothing. Grapes can't speak.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
Oh.
I wanted to blow them up. I
am not paying attention at all.
Oh gosh, his thing is on fire.
It's keeping him warm as he attacks you.
Well, now it's mine, so.
Like, he took my thing! Ow. Shield yourself. Defend yourself.
Well, if I take it, oh gosh. Rolling around in the snow, y'all.
You're still holding on to it, and you're like, you roll around and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a little fuse.
Stop shooting me with arrows. I'll shoot you with a bomb arrow. I don't want to waste my bomb arrows.
I'll shoot you with a bomb arrow. That's a lie. I won't do that. I don't want to be wasteful.
Okay. Well, I wanted to use a bomb arrow and blow up all of the stuff around there, but it didn't work, and it alerted them.
I know. Do you see my Carmen San Diego and Where's Waldo badge? Got those.
I think you showed me those already. They're so cute.
There's a story behind that. So they weren't like out front like all the others were, but they had them because they had a little catalog and all that. And I was like, oh, do you have Carmen San Diego and Where's Waldo? And the person selling the badges was like, yeah, but you have to find them. Because they hid them among all the other badges, and I'm like,
it's like
that's
Where's
pretty
Waldo
clever.
And Where in the World is Carmen San Diego?
Exactly.
That's really clever, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go around because I don't want to deal with the river.
But will never happen.
What?
I want them to introduce Waldo as a character.
I could have totally just done this maneuver and killed them.
I want them to introduce Waldo in Carmen San Diego.
And
the TV show. Yeah, the TV show. Well, maybe not fall in love, but he's also maybe he's also a thief. Just one of those who I can easily blend into the background. You don't know, because that could work in the context of the show. Because you've got a mime.
It didn't.
Oh well, good job.
Maybe this one will. I'm just curious. I love finding new things about that's one of my favorite things about this game is there's oh gosh.
Oh.
Anyway.
Like you're just like, oh.
What I was trying to say is I love that, like, I have played through this game, like, probably 5 or 6 times, and I'm still finding, like, new ways to do things.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the beauty of it. It's still a timeless game. It's still a timeless game after 3 years.
These guys are actually, like, super strong right now, and they can really hurt me, but I want his weapon. Oh, frick.
Eat food. Don't worry. Eat some food. You'll be fine.
Well, he's there. Very kind of him to wait for me while I eat my food.
Yeah.
Will you please die?
No.
I will never die!
Die! Yes! Okay, cool. I'm gonna get rid of all my shields, and I'm gonna get rid of
It's
that.
kind of sad when they die, because they
Please,
just kind of like...
give me your stuff. Oh, he didn't... Whatever.
Anyway. Broken puppets for sale, no strings attached.
That's awesome.
A little chuckle out of you. I'm glad.
Cool. I didn't know you could get, like, that decent of a weapon this early on in the game. What?
I tried talking about our future. She kept bringing up my past. It was a tense conversation.
See, that's not an anti-joke.
But
That's just a punny joke.
It's so funny, though.
It's clever nonetheless.
It's so funny.
So,
you know what they say? Words. I like how, like, every time I go back, I'm like, and I see one of these kind of one of your spikes, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's a point where we just laughed.
Yeah, right? Because we both have very cackly laughs.
Yeah. I don't know, I wouldn't change my laugh for the world.
I wouldn't either. I love my laugh. Everyone should love their laugh, and no one should ever make fun of somebody else for their laugh. Because it's like, why would you make fun of someone for something? It's like, quit making fun of someone because they find joy in something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, guess what I saw today?
What?
Everything I ever looked at.
Me too, actually. Which pretty much consisted of a ton of bridesmaid dresses. And
Mary had a little lamb. The doctor fainted.
Mary had a little lamb. What?
I know, I don't get it either.
Mary had
a little lamb. The doctor fainted.
See, the only thing I can think of is the doctor in Doctor Who. Like, did he go and visit in the past?
Mary,
and, like...
Mary, I'm Mary. And he's like, oh, do you have any chance of a little white lamb? Just, how'd you know? I'm one of those things that I know.
Okay, real quick before we do the shrine, I wanted to come up here and maybe find the old man. There he is.
Oh, hey, old man. I didn't know he was up here.
I don't know if this is confirmed or not.
There's an amber under that.
Here, I know.
Oh.
But, go ahead and we'll do what he says here.
I enjoy gazing out at the world from here.
Breathtaking view.
This may be the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. I am the guardian of this stone. Do you like it?
Wait, just keep going.
Use your scope for the to look for shrines. When you locate one, place a pin on your map at the mark.
He said that already.
Wait, what? No. He says he likes to come here.
To guard the stone.
I don't know if it's, like, considered canon or if it's just a theory, but this is, like, the theory that, like, this is his grave. So, like...
Who would have buried him?
No spoilers. He's the king. I don't know. Or, like, would have been his grave or something. Like...
Oh, like, this is, like, where he would have been buried?
Or he was buried. I'm not sure what. Like, maybe, like, the surviving people found him later and buried him here. But, like, it's a theory that, like, this is his grave.
Oh,
and he likes to come visit his grave up here.
Oh, you know what would have been a nice little
you
know what would have been a nice little aesthetic thing?
Oh, there it is.
So you know how up here, Link's got the breath, right?
Right.
It's the breath of the wild. But the old man's got it too.
Right.
But wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't that be neat if the old man didn't have it?
Oh, and it's kind of like a clue as to the
you're
fact
just
that
like,
he's not alive.
Wait, why don't you have it? And he's like,
I don't know.
That's super. Yeah, that would have been a
cool?
nice little detail.
Yeah.
Okay. There's like little Korok opportunity down here.
My friend thought an onion was the only food that could make you cry, so I threw a watermelon in his face. Oh, I should have told that differently. I should have been like, oh, so I was talking with my friend, he thought that... He told me that he thought that... Yeah.
I love that you can just see the
It kind of looks like a
beast in the
floating
mouth.
island.
Well, it kind of is a floating island if you think about it. No, it does. I get what you mean.
But anyway, I could have spun that in like my friend told me that he thought the onion was the only food that could make you cry, right? So I just went through a watermelon in his face. I could have told it that way. All right.
I want that.
What's red and bad for your teeth?
Blood?
A brick.
Oh, I've heard that one
Yeah.
before. I don't know why I love shield surfing.
An Irishman walks out of a bar.
No, he doesn't. They never do. There's another EX treasure chest up here.
What's red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint.
What's... Dang it.
You said red and smells like blue paint, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
There's another part to that joke.
I know.
And I don't remember what it was.
I was sitting here going, I think I just named the wrong color.
No, you got it. Red paint.
Wow, we're a lovely talking crew.
Hang on. Scientific fact. If you look at all the veins from your body and laid them end to end, you would die.
Yes. That reminds me. So, I was looking at one of my like celebrities that I follow on Instagram, and he was like showing like one of his favorite paintings that he's like ever seen before, and he like took a picture with it, and it's a picture of a couple kissing, but it's like an X-ray, so it's like you see all the veins and the musculature and the skeleton.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool.
I don't like pictures like that.
No, I thought it was awesome.
I'm sorry. I have my preference when it comes to art. And that is not it.
I thought the concept of it was amazing because it's like it took something like because like when you look at it, it almost looks like an abstract painting, and then you realize what you're looking at.
It is kind of cool
and I'm like,
looking.
oh, it's a couple kissing, but it's like their musculature and like what their bodies look like if you like. Sounds gross, but peel back the skin.
Yeah, no, and I get it.
Last shrine of the episode.
I don't know.
We're almost done with the tutorial.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just the biggest fan of Thomas Kincaid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Roses are red, violets are dead. I'm a bad gardener. Oh, that's all of them.
Roses are red, violets are dead.
No, wait.
I'm sorry. I'm like still caught up on that one. That was funny.
I'm a bad gardener. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna spit my water all over the...
Yeah. Spit take. Okay, and then this says, okay, congratulations, you made it through the 30 best, worst anti-jokes. Now we want to reward you with some anti-jokes. That means these jokes are actually hilarious.
Okay.
You ready? Here's your reward.
Sure. I wish you could skip the cutscenes of this.
I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but then I turned myself around.
I like that one.
Because that's what it's all about.
Does it really say that, or did you add that?
I added that.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Yeah. I know how the rune works. I just want to play my game.
So, this is kind of a visual thing, but I'll have you read it. It's the bold one.
The first bold one?
Yeah. First horse that got ridden. So it's so for those who can't see it, it's kind of like making joke about quotes and all that. And so in quotes it's got the word and then it's got the dash, and then it says first horse that got ridden.
I think the same joke could be made about the first cow who got milked.
What
are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh gosh! Okay. I'm fighting a thing!
Link fighting his first real dangerous enemy.
Come on, I want to get the perfect. Ow! Come on.
Oh, I'm not telling that one.
Why?
It's a timing thing. I'm not gonna say it.
Can I see?
Yeah, it's
why can't you tell it?
It's the first one on the list, and you will see why.
Frick.
It's the first one on the list, and you'll see why.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it then.
Okay. I'm sure that was super interesting for our audience.
I bet it was. Aren't you guys entertained? Are you not entertained?
Okay, you got the thing. We're like laughing at jokes, and all of a sudden there's just like a guardian.
Ah! Oh my gosh, there's stakes in this world.
You're right. Oh my gosh, I could die, even though I've died twice already.
Physics would be
Guys, I'm
much
good at this game.
Physics
Oh, I
would be
forgot
much
about the
easier
test.
if the tree had fallen on Newton's head rather than the apple.
If the physics would be much easier? Is that what it said?
Yeah,
If the tree had fallen.
the tree had fallen on Newton's head rather than the apple. They should have changed that because I think it would have worked better if it said physics would have been more interesting if the tree had fallen on Newton's head rather than the apple.
Well, I think that what they're implying is that, like, physics really wouldn't exist because Newton would be dead.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I like you're like, I think this joke would be better, and then I explain it, you're like, oh, I see how it's
yeah,
funny.
I know what you're talking about now.
Can damn it.
My girlfriend and I often laugh about how competitive we are, but I laugh more. That could have been said for us. My sister and I often laugh about how competitive we are, but I laugh more.
Sure you do.
Okay. When I was a boy, I laid in my twin-sized bed and wondered where my brother was. Mitch Hedberg.
Huh?
Who the heck is Mitch Hedberg? I have no idea.
Oh, we need to look him up. I don't know.
I'm gonna look him up. Mitch Hedberg.
I think he's a comedian.
Mitch.
Because, like, I've heard the name before.
Hedberg. That's a quote from him, I guess. Oh, yep, he's an American comedian. I guess it's a quote.
Is it, like, an actual quote, or did somebody, like, make it up as if they
I
were
don't
him?
know.
Alright. We got
I
old
no
man's
idea.
gonna talk here, so I gotta... He's flying out on that sick paraglider that I want.
With this you have now acquired all of the spirit
Is that
of the
that was-
shrines on this planet.
I don't know.
Okay.
Extraordinary! Excelsior!
Or Excelsior!
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it like
Oh,
Stanley.
Stanley.
That means
No,
it's finally
come on, go back to the
time.
original voice.
No, I'm kidding. It's not good.
Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything.
But first...
But first, I'm secretly a young man.
No, he's not.
I act like an old man for fun.
Okay, so
but
basically...
Melon finds it funny.
I, like, skip that dialogue. He says, find the two spots where they intersect, but he's telling us to go to the Temple of Time, so we're gonna go there.
I shall wait for you there. You understand, when two lights connect the shrines will cross there, I will be waiting.
Oh my gosh, he's a ghost!
Superb voice acting, right?
The superb owl.
Right off the edge. Oh.
The superb owl.
Superb owl.
The Super Bowl. The superb owl. I really want to find that Reddit.
Yeah, the superb owl. I don't know.
Reddit r/Super Bowl, but it's just pictures of
Super
owl.
Bowl.
Yeah, it's the superb owl.
Super. Okay.
And it's just pictures of owls. I know you'd love it.
I'm gonna find that now.
Are you on Reddit?
I am not.
I don't know if it's a public subreddit or
Fine,
not,
I
but
will look at. I will get on Reddit later. I want to keep telling more jokes while we're here.
okay. We're about to like hit a cutscene.
I know, but like, in this time,
Mm,
I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money?
that's dumb.
Homer Simpson.
Are they just quoting things now?
Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Here's one that is not a quote.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah, it was like the next few jokes are like just quotes. There's one from Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright. Who's he again?
I don't know.
All these names sound so familiar.
Probably a comedian.
Probably.
I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised.
Wow. That was pretty funny,
I
actually.
threw a boomerang a few years ago. Now I live in constant fear.
No! Shoot! Frick! I'm dead.
Oh, man.
Get this
Oh, my
freaking
gosh.
breakfast.
I'm crying right
Oh
now.
my god.
Oh, my
I
God.
saw a boomerang a few years ago. Now
I
I'm
live in constant fear. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Well, 'cause that's funny because I'm imagining just like him, like he's
fell
going about his day, and then all of a sudden he starts hearing like, and it turns out it's just a tiny drone.
And then
he's like,
wait, no, he's like,
that is the
and
ultimate
then-
parody. That is the ultimate parody scary movie. The Boomerang, rated R.
Starts Friday.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I am so doing that.
Oh my gosh,
I'm doing that. That's funny. The Boomerang.
I'm gonna start telling that joke everywhere I go now.
Too. I'm gonna tell that to Mom when we're done.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
tell it to Mom when we're done.
That was so
oh
funny.
my gosh. We got to a point where you couldn't tell who was who.
I know.
I couldn't tell who was who.
Oh my
It's gotta be fun for you guys because we don't have face cam.
I'm
really glad we don't have face cam because that just makes that extra work for me.
Yeah, it's like another thing you have to edit.
Oh my gosh, no. They constant fear. Your daily dose of funny.
I threw a boomerang a few years ago. Now I live in constant fear.
Your daily dose of funny, everybody.
Oh, my Lanta. That was so funny.
Someone stole my mood ring, but I don't know how I feel about it. That was kind of like, yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah, it's funny, but like it also is kind of like, okay, whatever. Oh my gosh, what? When you get this kind of laugh, I
just
die.
like, oh
it's
no.
so funny.
You're just like, oh no.
Is there?
What is he talking about?
I wish that there was more crap around here.
There's if you keep going down the shore, there's something.
Okay.
Yeah, keep walking across the shore. You'll come across like old ruins of something, and I think there's a chest there.
I usually just like fast travel away from here, but I kind of want to explore.
You gotta pan the time.
Oh gosh.
You gotta pan the time a little bit.
Why do we have to pan the time a little? We're almost at an hour.
I know, but like.
We got a whole cutscene.
Don't tell them that.
I don't want to freeze.
Can you imagine the the YouTube viewer who's just like, and checking the time of the video now. You're almost done. Good. So okay, here's the joke. My grandpa has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo.
I was like, wait, what? No, choo-choos, get away from me. I really don't want to waste all my arrows on you guys.
Why do cows wear bells?
Why do cows wear bells?
Because their horns don't work.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh.
Wow. That left, like, no impact on either one of us.
Sorry, I'm like not paying attention.
That's fine.
Like, I got it.
I
guess. Yeah. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. God, why are all these choo-choos here?
I invented a new word. Plagiarism. Oh my god, why did you save these for the end?
I know!
Why did you save these for the end? These are great!
I invented a new word.
Well, you know what they say about cliffhangers. I asked God for a bike. But I know God doesn't work that way, so I stole a bike and asked for forgiveness.
Oh my god!
Oh, brilliant segue.
Why have I never explored around here before? There's like so much good stuff.
I know, right? Ooh.
What?
Have you gone behind the waterfall?
No. How?
Go behind the waterfall.
How do I go behind the waterfall?
You go to that boat, and then you use a coracle leaf, and you sail to the waterfall.
But
Ooh, treasure chest!
I know, I just saw it.
There's so much stuff going on! Oh, go behind the waterfall! Ooh, treasure chest! Ooh, sailboat!
How? Wouldn't I freeze to death? If I go into that water?
No, you go behind it. There's a little cave. Use your scope.
That treasure chest
Use your scope. See how there's a little entrance?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a cave that you go behind the waterfall.
Well, I'm not gonna freaking use the boat then. I'm just gonna cry in this all
fun.
the way over there.
I asked God for a bike, but I know God doesn't work that way. So
No! Why didn't it work?
So
I'm about to die!
So I stole a bike and asked for forgiveness.
That is
the
horrible.
I know, but
And it's
oh
hilarious.
my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. I
can't believe I just died.
I like how
again.
I was like, you know what they say about cliffhangers. I asked God for a bike.
Do I need to get that treasure chest again? Because, like, I don't...
According to a recent survey, replacing words with the names of musical instruments in a sentence often goes undetected.
Wait, say that again?
According to recent surveys, replacing words with the names of musical instruments in a sentence often goes unnoticed. Oh my gosh, that totally works! That totally worked! Oh my gosh, again! Why did you save these for the last?
Oh my gosh, bats! We'll be right back. Here, make a note. We need to pause the episode.
What? Yeah, we will be right back. No.
Okay, hi. Sorry. Welcome back.
We had to compose ourselves.
And we're gonna stop for the time being reading reading jokes
because we can't keep laughing.
We
keep getting off track.
Oh, okay. You know what? Here, because we're worried a little bit about memory and stuff like that. I'm gonna go to the Temple of Time.
Explore it later.
Yeah, we're gonna
explore it later when you get the chance.
We'll do it in the next episode after the Temple of Time. Okay.
Oh
so.
my gosh.
That was so funny.
Well, you were telling me off screen because it worked for you because you were just like, wait, say that again?
I know.
Wait, say the joke again?
It, like, worked out.
Oh, you're going to be doing this at night?
Apparently. Why?
Oh, cool. I've never done this at night.
I know.
I've never done this at night. This is gonna be
and
cool.
I have never come to the Temple of Time from this side, so it's kind of neat seeing the, like, I usually fast travel to the Shrine of Resurrection and then go there.
I think this is cool because that it starts glowing.
And then she glows
and then you're like,
at night. At night. Sorry, that is one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob ever. Oh. I'm taking out the trash.
Taking out the trash. Taking out the trash at night. You mean out there? I love that episode so much. Then who was turning out the lights? What?
Nosferatu!
You know who that is, right?
Yes.
He's I think the closest way that I could probably describe him is he's like a vampire.
Yeah.
But he's like the ghoulish vampire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, so I got my fourth. I got a new heart container. Bring peace to Hyrule. The old man's gonna talk to me and tell me to get up on the roof. You want to tell your story about this for the first time you played it?
You really like me. SpongeBob, there's two things wrong with your theory. One, I hate you. And two, how can that be me when I'm standing right here? I love that so much. I
love how his priorities of that was one, I hate you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. So anyway, yeah.
The hash slinging, the bash bringing,
the hash slinging slasher.
Okay, so you want to
Yes,
tell your...
I will tell this story. So you see here, there's this ladder that takes you to the roof.
Pretty quickly, pretty easily.
Yeah. So I didn't know that when I first played this game. And what I ended up doing was going to the very back of the temple, climbing up the wall, hoping my stamina didn't go down. It went down once, and I tried it again. But then when I was watching Carmen play it, and she went to the ladder, I'm like, wait.
You can do that?
There's a ladder?
Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
We just wanted to kind of put this in and explain why our footage got cut off, just prematurely.
So my computer does not have enough space for, a full hour episode, and, it goes up to, 50 somewhat minutes of recording before it just you don't have enough disk space, so we're just gonna cut it off. So part of it was cut off, but it was part of a cutscene. So any action playthrough, we still have it.
Oh, yeah.
You're still able to watch it.
Obviously, you just watched it.
But we just recorded a whole lot of audio.
It's
and we realized we were just like, oh, wait a minute. Shoot.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to end the episode before the cutscene starts.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, you can watch the cutscene anywhere online, but basically he explains the calamity, what happened 100 years ago, Link fell into the Shrine of Resurrection, just basic plot stuff. And then we were going to end the episode after the cutscene anyway. You get the paraglider, and then basically the game begins. Like, that was the end of the tutorial.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna cut it right before the cutscene starts, and then we'll put this video in at the end. I mean, obviously you've seen how this goes, but we just kind of wanted to say, hey, we're sorry, we're working on trying to free up more space.
And we're gonna try not to have something like this happen again.
But we also, every episode from here on out is gonna be smaller, so they're only gonna be like 15-minute chunks. So we shouldn't have an issue as long as we're watching our time. We shouldn't have an issue with this again.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
But anyway, thank you guys for being so awesome, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. We had a lot of fun shooting it. And
telling jokes.
So we'll see you next time on Breath of the Wild.
Bye, everybody.